back. So here's a little royal history for you. Queen Victoria was a mother of 9 who survived multiple assassination attempts and then went on to rule for 63 years.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Actress Jenna Coleman plays Her Majesty in the hit PBS masterpiece series Victoria, back for a new season.
It picks up when a revolution is about to break out across Europe. The Queen has taken in the King of France, who's had to flee his country to survive.
How long will the King be staying with you, ma'am?
For as long as he needs to.
I appreciate your loyalty to a fellow sovereign. I just hope there are no repercussions.
There is no danger of that. I know where my duty lies, and my people know that.
Oh, I hope so. These days, you can't be too careful with the company you keep.
Indeed, I can't, Lord Palmerston.
Jenna Coleman, welcome. So nice to have you here. So you're playing such a historical figure, reigning for 63 years, passes away at 81. Where do you even start doing the research to start playing her as a young woman?
I mean, it's quite overwhelming, to be honest. I think she's like one of the most prolific journal writers in history. There's over like 64 million words or something like that. So I suppose you start at the beginning, really. Mm-hmm. And I've been working alongside each series with her diaries, biographies, all sorts.
Wow. And she had 6 kids in her first 8 years in marriage,
yeah.
right? And then,
ended up
with 9 total, which is crazy. So you posted a funny Instagram post that you're kind of permanently pregnant.
I'm permanently pregnant. I don't know what has happened to me or my career, but this entire year I'm just forever in like bumps and maternity bras and constantly doing labor scenes. I keep thinking I'm being punked or something.
You play pregnant very well. Have you ever actually met the real Queen?
Yes, I have. I met the real Queen at the opening of the new BBC building when I was doing Doctor Who at the time.
What was that like?
It was fun. I was stood in front of the TARDIS and she asked me, what do I do? And I said, I travel through time and space.
Did she accept that as an answer?
She said, that sounds like fun. She said, that must be fun. I said, yeah, it is.
Besides always being pregnant, it seems like you're either with kids or animals on a horse or carrying a dog.
Yeah.
Any problems handling all those folks?
My horse is, I think my horse thinks he is the Queen. So there's definitely a certain kind of battle going on there. It's a show horse and he can take a bow and do the Spanish walk. So what's great is I look very prolific on a horse because I'm doing like Spanish steps and things like that. Very regal, but my horse is completely in charge of me.
This show has been a huge hit, you know, across the pond for quite some time. Are you surprised it took off so much here in the U.S.? I mean, especially for a queen who hasn't been around in a while? Yes and no. I think what's really amazing is everyone knows the image of her, but really the story, the fact that she had 9 children, a lot of people still don't know. Her relationship with Albert and being, you know, a real, true love story that spanned for so long. And I suppose with any drama, it's seeing someone in unusual circumstances and stepping behind the portrait and seeing how these people really lived and existed and operated and functioned. And it's amazing how relevant a lot of it still is to today. A lot of the kind of things that she experiences and daily tribulations and trials.
Jenna, what do you think it is in general that makes this country so fascinated with the royalty of that country? What is it about it?
I don't know if it's the history, perhaps, but also I think to be honest, it's the social constraints and being born into something that you don't have a choice in. And I think in terms of storytelling and looking at kind of humans in that sphere is really interesting storytelling.
You started playing her when she's a teenager. Of course, she lived to 81. Are you looking forward to her? Because we're going to assume the seasons are just going to continue to roll on.
Am I going to keep aging?
Yeah. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah. I mean, we're beginning. Like I've gone slightly wider. You'll see in the clip. I'm heavily pregnant, surprisingly, and we're beginning the process of aging. So you know, there's definitely questions of do we add jowls? Do we add? You know, it's like how far do we go and how do we do that? How do we age and age subtly? But as an actor, it's brilliant. But you know, there's only so much lowering of my voice and
Yeah. I love
slowly
another
walking I
project
can
you're
do.
working on. You'll be starring in a play with Sally Field.
Yeah.
But your character is from Ohio. Can we hear your
Oh my goodness, don't ask me to
American
do
accent?
it. I don't know it yet.
You've been working on it, though.
I haven't yet. We start
Okay.
rehearsing in a couple of weeks.
They told you to start watching American news
Yeah,
anchors?
they did. That's what I was
Yes.
told because it's Ohio, Midwest, but it's period, so it's kind of 1947.
Oh, so that's
but
even different.
I was
Come on, give
told.
us an impression.
I was told to.
Give us an impression of us. What do we
couldn't-
sound like?
I
Just say,
couldn't
how are you
possibly.
doing?
No.
No, I will not.
That is your queen
British accent.
speaking.
No.
Pay attention to your queen.
Yes.
I'll get sacked.
Sex, you will not get sacked. We look forward to it, though. Come
Thank
back
you.
when you have your Ohio accent ready.
Yeah, I will. I'll be ready and prepared.
Okay.
The new season of Victoria premieres this Sunday on Masterpiece on PBS.